大家好，对有兴趣投资加密币市场的朋友们来说呢，比特币今天再创新高了，是一个好消息。盘中，也就是在美国交易时间的盘中，站上了17000美元这个价位。那么，根据旗下有比特币、以太坊币 ETF 基金的美国大型资产管理公司 VanEck 最近的一份报告表示，2025年加密币市场会持续走高。第一季度，比特币会冲上18万美元，以太坊会冲上6000美元，Solana 会冲上500美元价位。但是接近年中夏季的时期呢，价格就会出现大幅的盘整，比特币可能会从高位回落30%，而其他币种也会回落近60%左右。加密币市场随后会持续大幅盘整到秋季，之后在2025年底再创新高。接下来同样是来自 VanEck 的资料显示，稳定币将会在国际商贸市场上呢逐渐扩大支付手段的使用。截止到2025年底，以稳定币做商贸支付手段总金额将会冲上每天3000亿美元。目前，也就是在2024年，每天以稳定币支付的金额为平均1000亿美元。另外，海外打工往家里汇款，使用稳定币的用量也会上翻接近5倍，原因就是速度快，手续费极低。接下来呢，也是根据加密币媒体的消息报道，亚洲目前是加密币技术领先的区域。根据风投公司 Electric Capital 对超过9亿多个编程密码在全球范围内统计结果显示，2024年来自亚洲地区的编程密码从2015年的占全球12%发展到30%，而北美洲则从43%下降到24%。但是报告也表示，这些统计是纯属从数据储存与地域方位来统计的，并不包含编程员的种族、国籍、性别等等。尽管如此，根据区域统计，印度是领先发展的区域。另外呢，根据美国传统媒体福克斯新闻报道，在美国亚利桑那州的一个城市，一名假冒 Uber 分享出租车司机的诈骗犯对一名在等车的顾客表示，他自己的手机有了问题，所以需要用客户的手机来进行验证手续。于是从客户的手机上的 Coinbase 账户转走了价值30多万美元的加密币。这个罪犯并不是第一次犯罪，而且每次都能成功的从经营者的手中转账。所以大家一定要牢记，无论在任何情况下，绝对不能把自己的手机借给他人使用。接下来，我们再请杜克大学区块链金融与加密币经济学教授谈谈他认为美国在目前的新政权的这个影响下、新政策的影响下，加密币市场发展前景预估。
Given the new political environment in the US, there'll be much more friendly attitude towards this innovation, that the new administration has made it very clear that they want to be a leader rather than a follower in this space. They recognize the advantage of this space in terms of giving US industry an edge in kind of global competition. And part of this is to recognize that Bitcoin, which is a unique asset in that it's not controlled by any government. The money supply is algorithmic. So it is a very interesting asset. And of course, the new administration is considering adding it to some sort of reserve. If you think about reserves, reserves are essentially gold. And you can think of other types of assets that could go into a reserve that are somewhat independent of what happens in the economy or any government action. So the supply of gold is not determined by the government. It's determined by miners all over the world. And the supply of Bitcoin is algorithmic. The one caution that I would give is that Bitcoin is extremely volatile. So gold has about the same variability as the stock market, whereas Bitcoin has got variability that might be 5 or 6 times the variability of the stock market. So it is risky So I think that needs to be taken into account. But for me, I give advice to investors to have diversified portfolios. And for governments, I think it's also reasonable to have a diversified portfolio of reserves.
谢谢收看，我们下次再见。